Pisces, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do a reading for you for September. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy. I feel like I need to move over. What you don't see coming, and some important advice from Spirit. Let me get that out. I'm going to be jumping right in. Thank you for tuning in first, though, and for all the love you send my way. And thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Pisces. All right. Your first card, pre-shuffled, Sacred Purpose. I love this card because it's a beautiful reminder of your journey, of your path of transformation. Spirit is saying, pause here. This reminds me of an ancient cathedral where you see all of the glass. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. So this card is an indication that it's time to rest, to look at things from above, and to see the sacredness of your journey. This is about your ultimate journey of transformation, of awakening, being a change agent. Sometimes it's hard being on that path, but you always have your spiritual flashlights you can turn on, okay, to get through it. Spirit wants you to know that your purpose is sacred on this planet. And how can you honor that this month? It feels very not transactional, right? Where I give something to get. It's in all of your transactions, this beautiful current of honoring the sacredness of it all, right? The sacredness of the light, the day, the drive, the people, the experiences. You have this beautiful higher perspective this month. So whatever it is that you could be dealing with, whatever comes up, Spirit is reminding you, don't forget that perspective because it helps make sense of it all. Let's see. No wonder, Five of Swords, Page of Cups. You've been having some issues with someone younger in your life, or you're having issues around a situation that isn't launching fully in the fullness of the love that should be shared with Page of Cups. Or you're fighting for a new beginning in love. It's hard with general readings, y'all, because there's a lot of you coming in, but I'm getting this as a whole, that energy together is fight for the things that you love, fight for the people that you love. But if you're fighting unnecessarily against someone who's more mature, it's a losing battle, my friends. All right. We're looking at the past first. There it is again. The Page of Cups and the Five of Swords, which came out in the pre-shuffle. This is what you have been dealing with. I don't want to fight anymore. Whoever this is to you, you could be waiting on this literally feels like in the past you may have been waiting on an apology from this person. This is the card of waiting, standing at the shore, wondering, are they going to come? You may be having a little bit of a standoff with somebody in your life. And it's required a lot of patience, Pisces. Again, that's your sacred purpose, right? What is the freaking sacred purpose of this? Yeah, I know. We're mired in the reality of this world. And I was just telling Cancer this. It's all about perspective, right? Which we have control over. Let's keep going. But you definitely have put some emotional distance between you and anyone who you feel like you have to defend yourself with. Nope, that almost came out. Overall general energy for the rest of the month of September. Hierophant. Some of you, this has to do with a marriage or a commitment. Oh, and we have another Five of Wands. Opportunity to overcome these challenges, to overcome these obstacles. All right, these three want to come out. I'm going to take them. All right, nice. The challenge is, can you get on the same page? We have the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Someone might be exhibiting a little bit of ego. Sometimes when I get the Nine of Cups with the King of Wands, it's someone who likes to have their way, right? When it comes to, it could be a demanding person at the work environment. It doesn't have to be a commitment. It's something you're committed to. And Spirit is saying, try to rise above the circumstances that befall you this month. There's some sort of lesson here. We're going to uncover it when we clarify, but The challenge is trying to work well in a project or in something that you're building with someone, whether it's a relationship or a project at work. And I'm telling you, you got someone who's a little bit egoic. I'm getting here. They're challenging. I'm hearing you've got a challenging individual that has who knows how to push your buttons or knows how to push the team's buttons. Almost like I just got a picture of the marionette, and you're like, I will not be controlled. I'm getting that. You're kind of like, I've had enough. Pisces are taking a stand. All right, now we have the Sun, the Chariot, and the Ace of Swords. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Hermit. Yeah, a lot of you are like just pulling your energy back. You could be talking to friends like about the situation. It's like, I need to phone a friend. I'm having a difficult time with this individual. You could be dealing with a King of Wands in love. This is someone you're deeply attracted to, that you have an opportunity to find fulfillment here. You are moving forward with clarity and a lot of happiness as a result of all this, but it's like you're going through some bumpiness here on this journey. I don't know what you've been fighting over. Let's go deeper. But it's been troublesome. Hierophant, Two of Cups, Ten of Swords. Okay. There's trust issues here around just trust issues. Whenever I see the Two of Cups, it's mutual love. This is someone you deeply care about. It's either a romantic partner or a family member or someone that you work with that's like, you know, someone you really lean on or know or have a strong magnetism toward. Magician, Two of Cups. Trying to manifest equal love here. Equal reciprocal exchange of love here. Ooh, Chariot came. All right. We're getting movement. There's a beautiful movement here, Pisces. Ace of Cups, the Empress. Okay. Some of you, this is an actual new person that you are headed toward, but it's been a little bit difficult. You could maybe have met someone at a distance and someone initially was like, I can't do it. Just can't do it. That's very specific for some of you. You had a new beginning in love, but because of the distance involved, like the geographical distance, it was like, oh, am I ready to like fight for this thing? You know, is this really what's meant for me? And now you're looking at the opportunity to really commit to something and move forward. Maybe even travel to this person with your heart wide open, ready to nurture this thing, right? This could be just you having competing voices in your head, like, what does all this mean? You know, like, what is this going to, you know, how is this going to impact my life? Some of you are looking at moving toward a new direction in your work. It's like, whenever I see the Hierophant, it's what are you committed to? What are you committed to here? You know, as far as where is your heart leading and guiding you to? What direction do you want to go in with this? Once you gain clarity over that, I think that it's something that you can't help but try to go after. You're going towards something. Spirit's also saying that nothing's worth committing to unless your heart's in it and you're willing to really nurture it. Okay? But this is a gorgeous energy. I mean, this is really nurturing a brand new beginning and trying not to let everything that could go wrong bother you. If it's not a brand new beginning, you're really trying to keep your heart open to the situation and nurture it so you can move forward and go to the next level in whatever this is, whether it's you're ready to launch a new product, service, you're building a business with other people and you're trying to get on the same page, or you're, you know, trying to have a child even, or you're having issues around and disagreements around child rearing. That could be very prevalent for some of you. You're married, you're having issues with the children, you both disagree, you squabble about it, it undermines the commitment. I'm getting like there's bickering. There's bickering. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're like, I don't want bickering. I love this person. Let's just wipe the slate clean. Yeah, your opportunity. For those of you, I feel like I'm reading for people who are married or in a long-term commitment and people who were headed towards a long-term commitment. You can both learn from each other, these two camps. And others of you has nothing to do with romantic love. It's about your career. But overall, your opportunity this month for all of you is what's the fight for? I mean, there's one thing to take a stand and fight for what you want in your life. That's different than fighting with someone. to get on the same page as you. They're either with you or they're not. Okay. So I do believe that a lot of you who are single are a little bit nervous about, do not listen to what other people tell you about the situation. If you are meeting someone or have met someone who lives at a distance, or you have to wait a little bit, I'm getting that there's the potential for a lot of love here with this King of Cups and this full energy. So if you have to travel to someone, the Six of Swords is a card of travel. Underneath that is Five of Wands. So you could have your family, friends saying, what are you doing? And you're like, I got to live my life. My sacred purpose is my sacred purpose. I came here to live the life my way. Okay. You may be taking a stand this month and telling people this is what you want for yourself. Others of you, if this is a long-term commitment, you're trying to renew the love and stop freaking bickering about the children or about who's doing what, who's not doing what. So you can move forward and nurture each other instead of it's like when you decide this person is not on my team and yet you're married to them and you have that mentality of resentment and blame. And we all can do it, y'all. I know we can, but this comes down to proper communication. What's the challenge here? So you have an opportunity to bring your heart to the table and open up. Take a risk, a new risk for some of you, or take the risk to just drop the fight and say, be man enough or woman enough to drop whatever fight that you may be having with others, or to stand up for your new beginning. And don't worry about what other people think. It's your life. I knew it. It's about communication. Communicating with the coworker, the boss, the new lover, the married partner. You're learning about how to communicate your needs, Pisces, in constructive ways. Not destructive ways. Yeah, I knew it. I think you're a little bit disappointed. There's some emotional... The challenge is that you're disappointed by the way someone is communicating or not communicating, and it's making you just overthink it. It's making you kind of go a little bit, when you start kind of spiraling a little bit in your mind, and then that creates the heaviness in your heart. We have the Page of Swords here. It's like this is about learning and observing. Like I said, things have been a little bit contentious within your heart with others or with a significant other lately. And you're trying to learn and grow from it. And this is the card of sadness. So there's something in the challenge here around communicating and feeling a little bit sad around things being hard. There's something that I'm getting that's hard. It's almost like you're dealing with someone who's really stubborn. I'm getting a very stubborn energy around you, Pisces. Whether it's a child, because we do have the Empress here, or it's a coworker, or it's a new love, or it's a spouse, or a partner. It's just like, it's created a lot of strife within you because it's almost like talking to a wall sometimes. And it makes you feel unheard. This is truly the card of, I don't feel like my message is getting through. Do they hear me? Do they really hear me? Because all I'm getting is someone who wants to sit there with their arms crossed and say, I'm right and you're wrong. And you're trying to learn, how can we get on the same page this month? Because I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting that. You're getting very frustrated with this situation, Pisces. I think that's why Spirit's like, remember your sacred purpose. Keep those spiritual flashlights on, even though you're like, come on, where's the light? I feel like you're getting a little bit upset with your circumstances, and that's okay. The overall general energy, though, is when it comes to what you commit to, this is about nurturing and open-heartedness within self and keeping your perspective on you, not on trying to shift or change anyone around you. And that's the lesson we're going to get again and again and again ad nauseum in our lifetime. We cannot change other people. We cannot control other people. You may be feeling controlled by the other people around you, whether you're opening up into a new beginning or you're trying to have a new beginning with someone in your life. At the end of the day, feel what you need to feel, okay? You are on a journey, and this person is definitely helping you grow. And I know that's hard to hear. I do think that coming towards you is, and what you don't see coming, is a lot of happiness. Finally, things are going to be shifting. You're going to be changing. And I know it's kind of like, I've noticed a lot, and I noticed this when I watch tarot. It's like things are hard, and then by the end, everything's fine. But that's the thing. Everything moves in cycles, in waves. And it doesn't mean it's catastrophic. I'm not seeing anything catastrophic here. It's just turbulence, emotional and mental turbulence. And you get to decide how much you allow of that in, okay? You are at the controls. You got someone around you that's causing disturbances. You can say, I'm not going to let that bother me. I'm not going to take that. Take it in and be like a dog with a bone and just, chew the hell out of it, right? And tell everybody about it and get everybody's opinion and get more and more heated about it. This is about rise above it, pause, rest, pull your energy back, be led and guided by your heart space in the spirit of openness, in the spirit of sacredness. Release what you need to release. The communication is going to improve here. Yeah. You're learning about what healthy boundaries are between you and this other person. This is someone who's pretty good at getting underneath your defenses. Okay. I'm not seeing deceptive energy here. I'm just seeing that someone you're like, you take a stand and they're good at like, I don't know. I'm getting this whole, let's just kiss and make up. Right. Whether it's your family and they're not happy about the choices you're making, or it's coworkers that are not on the same page with you, or it's a romantic situation, okay? And it's almost like that whole, can't we just kiss and make up? Because I'm tired. I'm just tired. I'm getting that energy. I channel like the emotion here, and I'm getting that whole, you two are exhausting each other, and it's almost like when you see those boxers and they're so equally matched in the way they do their shadow boxing. We'll say that's what you're doing. You're like, you see them start like in a boxing match, start to hang over each other because they're exhausted by each other. And then you're like, at that point, you just surrender. So I feel like you're kind of like at that point where you're surrendering, and out of probably sheer exhaustion and frustration this month. And I just get this person's really good at just like, it's like, God, you get so mad at them, but then, God, you love them so much. It's kind of that vibe I'm getting, whoever this is. So, and the Nine of Wands too is not just about boundaries, but it's about the wounding and the drama. I think you're going to be, you're not ready to give up on this. When I see the 9, it's like, all right, I've been a little bit weathered here. It hasn't been easy, but I'm still standing, live to fight another fight, right? To live another day. So you do have some really good energy coming towards you here. As a result of this, I think you're realizing it's that whole pick and choose your battles here. Okay? Yeah. There's some healing that needs to happen, and a balancing of the energies is not easy. Temperance is not easy. It can be. The angelic realm is here to help us to temper the energy of strife. So I do believe with these 5s, you're going through some period of strife with someone close to you. This person makes you happy. I think you're going to get on the same page, but not without some sighing. Sigh, Yeah, the world. You're wrapping up a cycle, that's why, where the two of you maybe became foes. You're not my friend this month, lover, or, family member or coworker, but it's not anyone who's taking a exit from your life. It's just you're ready to transform it. It's part of your sacred journey here. All right, let's get some advice. You're going through some challenges. It's time to let go of the stuff that you two have had to endure. That's the thing. Don't keep score. Don't keep score. It will destroy relationships, whether they're romantic or platonic. You did this to me, and hold on onto a grudge. Neither of you should be holding on to a grudge. You learn from it. You let it go. Okay? And that's what I think you're trying to do, both of you, with the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. You're trying to communicate a whole spirit of, I'm letting it go. Okay? There's no point in hanging on to bitterness. Okay? Either one of you. Yeah. Because this person really matters to you. You're trying to see things, both of you, from a different perspective. Let's get some advice. Yeah. Someone's really a worthy opponent mentally. I'm telling you, they're just like, you're just like, God, can't you just be a lover and not a fighter? Sometimes the King of Swords can be very logical. Yeah. This is triggering some sort of abandonment, this interaction within you. And that's, I think, something you're trying to understand about you. What is it about you that feels abandoned, and how does that set off a domino effect in the thoughts you think, and then the stories you tell, and the things that you experience with the people around you? You could be overgiving to somebody. Sometimes when I see the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, it's like, take a look at the dynamic. And I think that you're working on making improvements. You know, listen, change doesn't happen overnight. So whatever you're trying to work on changing in this dynamic, might be painfully hard, but you're doing it, and you're going to be gaining more confidence in the overall success of this relationship with the clarity and the truth. There's something around the truth coming out this month. Like I said, you've got somebody that, as much love as there is here, there is this person always has to be right. And they play these like really difficult mind games. It's not mind games as someone toying with you. It's more like they're very good at strategizing, and they're very good at winning an argument, and it exhausts you. Again, it could be a coworker. I don't know. It's different for all of you. All right. Interesting. I've seen the Nightingale. The Nightingale's coming out a lot. Love is all around. That's when Spirit's saying, don't forget, okay, you need to look at things from above. See the sacredness in all of this. And I know it's hard because you're like, but they did this and they did that. And it's like, this is called being triggered. All right. So just be careful with being in that state. You don't want to live there. Okay. It's a matter of letting it go, giving yourself the self-love and the nurturing that you need, and whatever you are deeply committed to. So we have the Scarab. Interesting. Magic works through you. The Beetle Spirit. Oh, there's 3. There was one behind this. Interesting. So the 3 that came out, we have the Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. Isn't that cute? Scarab, Beetle. Magic works through you. Yeah, you could be working your magic this month with the words you're saying. You're like, Spirit, just give me the words, please, to reach through to this person. Horse Spirit. You've got someone who's very stubborn around you. I feel their energy. Freedom is yours. Okay, let's see which one is the most important energy. What's the most important energy? This one. Freedom is yours, Horse Spirit. I had a feeling. 33. Interesting. Master number. You're reaching some sort of mastery around fighting, bickering, conflict, not seeing eye to eye, differences. God, look at how beautiful that horse is. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is gorgeous. When Horse Spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip. And I did talk about that in the beginning. For those of you who've got a new beginning, you could be you're scared because you're going to have to abandon something as you make plans. There could be a shift in getting together with somebody where the plan that you initially had is going to change this month, but you're going to move forward, and there's going to be travel involved. If this is a new person, I kind of went off with the whole group that already had this person in their life, but if this is a new person, you are going to be on the same page with this person. I think you're sad because whatever plans that were being made are changing. The locale, the time frame, there's some sort of change and a strategy involved. So it's like you both are deciding, no, let's not do that. Let's do this instead. There's something going on in the change up around getting together with someone this month. That needs to be said. Okay, it is a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. Horse Spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away take me away. See, Spirit agrees. That can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being, for there's no one but you to rein in your will to make a different decision. You're capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse Horse spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side wherever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and horse spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have great spirit within, invisible, yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, which a lot of you this is, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Well, some of you, it could be you. If your cross watchers are watching, you're like, no, my person's stubborn. It's the Pisces. So, and that's okay, Pisces. We all need to check ourselves. I'm not throwing shade at anybody here. We all got to take accountability for the times that we can be stubborn. Okay, myself included. I am a very stubborn individual. I own that though, and I know when to soften. So if this has to do with you, you need to know when to soften, okay? Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. And oftentimes we do this when we're scared. All right? There's nothing wrong with you if this happens. It's only an effort to control outcomes because you're facing the fear of uncertainty or unknown, and that's scary. You're going to have to trust spirit. I'm telling you, there's a sacred purpose to all this. And ultimately, spirit is reminding you this month that freedom is yours. But that's up to you. Okay? I hope this helped. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.